Good morning, everyone. My name is Vivette Eaton, or you may know me as Viv, and I'm Director of the educational technology company Laser Systems and Laser Learning. We've started a short series on what a quality assessment team looks like. And part of that series that we are delivering today is quality through CPD. I am myself an assessor, team leader and IQA, so I'll be using my experience to highlight some of these key topics. Quality through CPD, planning and monitoring your CPD programme. Why do we need continuous professional development, or CPD? Whether it's digital skills, new ways of working to meet improved standards, or developing knowledge to support and guide those we work with, in most jobs, employers are looking for staff who will actively maintain professional competence and grow, rather than simply maintain the level of knowledge and ability they start with. As a manager or business owner, we need to be a good role model. We can keep our employees interested in learning because we are interested in learning. We can keep them carrying out regular CPD because we ourselves carry out regular CPD. We need to be actively engaged in lifelong learning. That's the industry we're in. We need to sit with our staff and discuss CPD plans for the year. Do we give them time out for their CPD, or do we expect them to use their own time? Time out will certainly have a positive effect on employee take-up of the suggestion or requirement, but it's not a legal requirement for small businesses, which is fully understandable. If you think of an assessment team where there is only one member of staff taking on each role, it will be very difficult and have a negative impact on the team for various people to take days out for staff training without shutting down the whole team for that day. Managers that want to encourage CPD need to ask themselves some questions. Is there a policy on CPD for the business? If there is, do the staff know about it? If CPD is not carried out by employees, will there be any consequences? In your industry, are there a minimum number of CPD hours to maintain competency or a license to practice? If so, do you and or your team know what the minimum number of CPD hours is per year and how this is monitored? Do you have a regulatory body that will want to see evidence of staff CPD? If so, what form will that evidence take? CPD is not just about gaining a new qualification. It can take many forms, and they're not always involving a financial cost. What constitutes CPD? A very simple one, which is cheap and effective to deliver, is shadowing a more experienced colleague. Reading industry-relevant articles in industry press is also very quick and effective. You can get short, sharp bursts of information, changes to legislation, etc. through this medium. Completing a variety of online short courses, watching relevant industry documentaries. You could perhaps visit another workplace within your own industry to gain a different perspective and learn how new processes work and what they're doing to improve their quality and processes with the learners or with their staff team. Working towards another qualification, perhaps a higher level from your most recent achievement, or to broaden your own skill set. Attending awarding organisation training days, or perhaps training days put on by other providers or industry specialists. Holding relevant reflective discussions with senior team members or as a group. This is often a way to improve practice, talking about what's happened in the past, how well it worked, what you would do differently, and then putting together a plan for improvement. What does CPD achieve? It continues to build confidence and self-esteem in the areas that we undertake this. It ensures employers have the most up-to-date information on a subject and hopefully prevents mistakes from being made. It engages each employee in the industry and helps them to excel in their role. It promotes curiosity, allowing employees to always be looking for new skills to learn, more accurate information, and more efficient processes. It can also help to make employees feel valued and demonstrates to them that you are a manager interested in their development and actively wanting them to develop and grow. It encourages employees to share their ideas and what they've learned with others, meaning that one person goes on a CPD course or experience, but then the whole team grow and develop from it. How does CPD support your business? Investing time and resources in CPD can only have a positive effect on the overall business for all the reasons we've mentioned. The cascading impact of staff who are confident, happy, and continuously developing will make a big difference to your entire staff team, as well as to the learners, clients, and external bodies that you are involved with as a business. To help achieve quality assessment through CPD, we can look at these 10 steps that should encourage us. Ensure CPD training for staff is part of the overall business plan. Look at what your staff need, consider gaps in knowledge, and assess new information being made available in the sector. Create a plan for each individual staff member with their input, of course. Ask the employee what they want to achieve or improve and include this in the plan, as well as your own expectations for the business and for their growth. Identify how each individual learns best and make this their primary way to engage in CPD. Will it work best if they learn as part of a group, from reading and learning independently, or from doing a course? Ensure both you and the staff member have an up-to-date copy of their own personal plan. Include the CPD plan as part of any employee appraisal or action plan. Meet every 3 to 6 months to assess the staff member's progress with their CPD plan. Give them some encouragement. Monitoring progress is essential, as sometimes staff can lose sight of their goals, feel overwhelmed, or just lose interest. Talking these issues through with you should help them to continue and to achieve their goal. Celebrate your employees' achievements. Give employees opportunities to share the new skills and knowledge they have gained with others. This will help it to cement in their own minds and also support the rest of the staff. Finally, if and when an employee is ready, ask them to deliver CPD training in a certain area or for a particular staff group. Be of the mindset that your staff and your team are only going to be engaged with CPD and with their development if you are setting the example of the importance of that skill and knowledge and development yourself. Surrounding yourself with staff who are curious, satisfied, and content will create a culture of value in your business and will ultimately aid the overall retention of staff. Seeing the difference, these positive impacts will be noticeable not only to new staff members, but also to clients and learners. A good team, a quality team, a team that grows and develops and shares, reflecting on their own practice, is one that will stand out against all others. About us here at Laser Systems. Laser Systems are the creators of the Laser ePortfolio and of professional laser lessons online learning resources. Our laser short courses provide CPD training online and are written by occupationally competent experts in their subject area. The laser combines all your assessment, IQA and EQA needs with learning resources to provide everything you need to deliver compliant training. Our products are available across the UK and internationally. Following this session, you may well want to go onto our website and look at the CPD courses that we have available. They're very quick to do and they're written by industry experts, as we said earlier, and they're most enjoyable. Thank you so much for listening today, and I hope that you'll also be able to join us for the session on standardization.